Will teams 5203 and 5603 please report to the field? Teams 5203 and 5603, please bring your robot out to the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Master of Ceremonies, Sydney Grew.
Good morning, Midland. How are we doing this morning? Okay, we're gonna try that again. How are you doing this morning? All right, that's better. If you need to wake up, there is coffee at concessions. That might be helpful. All right. Good morning, Midland. Welcome to the 5th annual Great Lakes Bay Bot Bash Robotics Competition. And this year's challenge, Power Up. This year's game celebrates the early days of video games as teams compete in the arcade. Here, on the field to try and defeat the boss. Now please, keep in mind, even though this is an off-season event, we still have awards at the end of the day, so make sure you stick around. Now, like I said, this is our 5th year of Bot Bash. Can we give a huge round of applause to Dow High School for hosting us? And to celebrate those 5 years, please give a rounding applause to your event coordinator, Lynn McClearmont.
Hi, everyone. So this is our 5th Bot Bash and our 10th event we've done here, so that's pretty exciting. We're super grateful to Dow High and Midland Public Schools for giving us this great venue. First of the Great Lakes Bay region truly exemplifies the cooperative aspect of FIRST Robotics. We have 5 area teams here that put on this competition together. So I'd like to have them stand when I announce them so that we can really see the cooperation we get. Team 703, Phoenix. Team 2619, The Charge. Team 3770, Blitzkrieg. Team 4619, Flat Mountain Mechanics. I refer to them as the hardest working team in showbiz. Team 5166, Freeland Fabricators. Thank you all for your hard work. We have such a great time putting this on. So thanks to all the host teams and all the teams for coming today. So we first had this crazy idea about 6 years ago to do this, and it seems to have worked out. It took us a little while to get the roster full, but we finally did. So how many of you, can you stand up if you've been to all 5 bot bashes? You have? Yes, our volunteers too. Who's been to all 5 bot bashes? So I'm going to ask that again in 5 years. I want more people standing. So if you have any suggestions for what we can do better, we'd love to hear them. I know many of you have filled out surveys. We do listen to that. We try to make things better. One thing we can't do, and I'm sorry, is we can't change that hallway. They won't let us build a new one, so we just have to deal with that hallway over there. So at the end of today, we do have several awards. We'll give awards to both the winners and finalists, but our host teams each also give out an award, and I want to explain those to you because, hey, your team might get an award later today. So Team 703 Phoenix gives out the Hottest Bot Award, and that's a robot that's inspired by either design or style of play, something that's really fancy. The Charge gives out the Hero Bot Award. And that celebrates a team that shows exceptional graciousness in the field or in the pits. Team 3770 Blitzkrieg gives away this Fired Up Bot Award, and that's for a team that shows a lot of enthusiasm. Flat Mountain Mechanics gives out the Summit Bot Award, and that celebrates the climb to the peak of achievement for a newer team, showing technical excellence, gracious professionalism, and for helping others. Friedland Fabricators give us the Geared Up Bot Award, and that celebrates a veteran team that's taken on helping and promoting new teams while still maintaining a competitive spirit. So look forward to seeing who gets those great awards at the end of the day. We'd like to keep things fun around here for you, so we have a couple extra fun things going on. First of all, we have the concessions are open all day, and they have a ton of donuts out there, so please go scarf those down for me. This year we have a Build a Scarecrow out in the front. We have a scarecrow out there, and if you put some stuff on there, like buttons or stickers or wires or parts, you go tell pit admin that you've added something, you'll get a ticket, and you might win a cool award later. We also have a selfie spot in the front hallway where we have our own Snapchat filter. So please use that. The instructions are out in the front hallway. We want to see all your great pictures. One more note, if you like this carpet or the carpet in the practice field, you can take it home with you today. So please, you can come talk to me or Mrs. Annette Murray up there, and she would be glad for you to take it off our hands. So, is everyone ready to compete today? Okay. Power up.
Thank you so much, Lynn. Now, please welcome our referees, led by head ref PJ Lewalski. Mentors and coaches are critical to the learning experience and to a team's success. We realize that many of you are mentoring teams from other FIRST programs, Junior First LEGO League, and the First Tech Challenge. So, a big thank you to all the mentors and coaches for all your dedication and efforts on behalf of all FIRST programs. You really are making a difference. Now, before we set these robots into action, ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats and stand for the national anthem. Before we start our first match of Power Up, let's have a little refresher and check out this year's game animation.
Welcome to the 2018 First Robotics Competition, and this year's game, First Power Up. 2 alliances of video game characters and human operators are trapped in an arcade game. To escape, alliances use power cubes to control switches and the scale, pass power cubes through the exchange for power-ups, and ascend to face the boss. Teams may preload up to 1 power cube per robot. Additional power cubes are available in the power cube piles, along the fence nearest the scale, and in each alliance portal. At the start of the match, the plates of the scale and the switches are randomized. During the first 15 seconds, robots are autonomous. They work to cross their auto line and place power cubes on the switch and the scale. Alliances who successfully own their switch and have 3 robots cross the auto line will receive 1 ranking point. During the following 2-minute and 15-second teleoperated period, human operators remotely control their robots. They continue to gather power cubes to place on the scale and the switches to gain ownership for the longest time, earning points for each second of ownership. Human operators behind the Alliance Station wall collect power cubes from the exchange. They can deliver them back to the robots through the return or to their vault. In the vault, power cubes may be traded in for 3 power-ups. Alliances choose when in the match to activate each power-up to gain a temporary advantage during the match. The Force power-up gives an alliance ownership of their switch, the scale, or both. The Boost power-up increases scoring for 10 seconds for either their switch, the scale, or both. And near the end of the match, Levitate earns 1 member of the Alliance a free climb. Other Alliance members climb from their platform. If all 3 members successfully climb, the Alliance can face the boss and gain an additional ranking point. The Alliance that earns the most points wins the match and defeats the boss.
And now, let's prepare this arcade for a competition. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Teams, come on out and power up your robots. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our game announcers. Let's welcome back Mr. Nick Clark.
Good morning, Midland!
And let's give a great Glover welcome to Gus Peters for his first ever Bot Bash.
Hey, Midland!
My bad, I'm an awful MC.
The music was...
Let's meet our teams for our first match. We have Team 703.
Their sponsors, next year and Saginaw Center Complex. This is Team Phoenix.
Their alliance partners, it's Team 5603.
Representing Bay City Western High School, sponsored by next year Dow Corning and Bay City Western High School. This is the rise of the Warrior Bots.
Rounding out this red alliance, we have Team 5224.
Their sponsors, Magline, Dow, and Globe Fire Sprinkler. This is Panther Power.
Down here on the blue alliance, we have Team 3538.
Sponsored by Emabod Solutions and the FCA Foundation, this is the Robo Jackets.
Their alliance partner, team number 6193.
Their sponsors, SWS, Trimac, and the Rotary Club of Bay City. This is the Legends of Robotics.
Running it out for the Blue Alliance in the very first match, we have Team 5203.
Representing Mediterranean High School, sponsored by the Dow Chemical Company and Mediterranean Public Schools. This is the Volatile Chaos Inhibitors.